to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Welcome to the 31st Annual Best Buddies Leadership Conference, Voices of Inclusion.
Welcome to the Best Buddies Leadership Conference, Speaker Wildcase.
Now is the moment we have all been waiting for, the start of our Speaker Wildcase featuring speakers in the Best Buddies Ambassadors program.
These outstanding individuals represent the incredible leadership in future Best Buddies, and they are breaking down barriers every single day.
Without further ado, please help us welcome our Best Buddies Ambassadors.
Hi, my name is Anthony, and I just graduated from high school at Webster Thomas High School in Webster, New York. Didn't I tell you? I love Best Buddies. When I was in middle school, I felt confused and unsure of my friends. As a freshman in high school, I was introduced to Best Buddies. When I first started in the group, I didn't know many people, so I was a little nervous. My teacher showed the group a video to tell what Best Buddies was about. Then I saw a new friend. I went up to them and said, "Hi, my name is Anthony." They were very nice and became my friend. Was asked to sing at the Champion of the Year last year, and I met my new friend, Brian. When we were a team to raise money, and we did a good job. I got to sing The Best of Friends from Walt Disney's animated classic, The Fox and the Hound. The song was about a dog, a hound, and a fox becoming friends. Best Buddies has been fun, and we go to a lot of events. My favorite event last year was when we went to the Red Wings game and we got to sit in the big suite and watch the fireworks. It was awesome. I liked the friendship walk, games at the Miracle Field, and watching high school varsity sports with my buddies. After I got to be involved with Best Buddies, I felt confident, happy, included, and proud. Best Buddies is friendship, love, powerful, and united. I am Best Buddies.
Hi, my name is Dana Brown. I was born in Fort Lauderdale, along with two brothers, all the same time. Yes, I'm a triplet. It was very crowded in there, and when I was born, I found out my brothers were crawling, then walking and talking before me. They were leaving me in the dust. I was identified with a global delay and received a Plistic OT and speech therapy. I had a low tone in my mouth, which caused me not to be able to speak the words clearly. I had years of speech therapy for my language delay and language process problem. When I spoke, they talked so fast, it was hard for me to follow what they said. I had attended my own schools, which were different from my brothers. As a young girl, I was quiet, shy. People were always speaking for me as I could not always get the words out fast enough. I graduated from high school just like my brothers. They both applied and got to go to college. When I found out I was not able to go to college, I was very upset and I wanted to go to college so badly. A miracle happened when I found out about the USF Stages program. I was admitted and finally was on a college campus. I was invited to Best Buddies meetings on USF campus. Immediately joined the club. Suddenly I was actually meeting a lot of new people and hanging out with college kids. I live in Tampa and I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel named Zoe. I work at Greenwise as a front desk clerk, as known as a bagger. I love my job and the people I work with. It opened my world even more. I drive to work in other places in Tampa weekly, going to USF for Best Buddies. And I'm here today to show you how important it has been in my life to make me feel included. The world would be a better place if all people were valued, respect, and embraced for all their amazing abilities. Thank you, everybody.
Hi, my name is Tyler Schernenberger, and I'm 21 years old. I am excited to be here to tell you all about Best Buddies. I have function autism, and I've been involved in Best Buddies since I was 15 years old. First at Fitchers High School and currently at Bradley University. I also recently became involved with Best Buddies Jobs program. I'm a Special Olympic swimmer, and I currently work at deli department at Kroger. I wanted to tell you my story about how Best Buddies impacted my life. When I was younger, I struggled making friends and standing for myself. In elementary school, I got bullied a lot. It was called the R word and other names. Being bullied really hurt and made me feel isolated and lonely, and sometimes made me even cry. My life changed when my teacher told me about Best Buddies and encouraged me to join. I was eager enough to be involved because I wanted a sense of belonging to wanting to make new friends. One of my first friends I made in Best Buddies was Macy. Macy was a vice president and chapter president during 2 years that I was a buddy director, and I know she's a lifelong friend. Macy taught me to be a good friend and role model. She taught me about valuable lessons and shown others what it means to be a leader. It was very important to Macy to be friends with everyone. Macy showed me that I have the ability to lead others. Macy introduced the Best Buddies Ambassadors program, and because of her, it has been a dream of mine to be a Best Buddies Ambassador. Because of Macy, I have confidence to stand up here to tell you what it means to be a friend and a leader. I am passionate about educating our communities, about what it means to be inclusive. I want people to know that they have organization to be involved their whole lives, that is dedicated to inclusion and friendships. I think it's important for everyone at any ability of any age to have a chance to be a friend and leader. Thank you for supporting inclusion up for Best Buddies.
Hi, my name's Shalonda Sanders. I'm 41 years old. I have been with Best Buddies since 2014. I like Best Buddies. They have helped me get a job, then a second part-time job. Michelle helped me, and that second job became a full-time job for me. All the classes and conferences at Best Buddies has helped me to grow, and I am independent at work now with their help, and I do great work. The classes are helpful. Kevin and Sonny help me to make sure I understand. The team is so helpful now. I'm starting a new friendship with someone I met in a Yelp interview. I can't wait to meet her and go out to do activities together safely. That's going to be a great help to me, getting to know her and talking with her. Every year it gets better and better at Best Buddies. I feel like I keep learning and growing more and more. I used to be shy, but now I have opened up with the help of Michelle and Sonny. I really appreciate everything everyone does to help me, and I am so grateful. I thank you for the time you take to be there and help me with everything. I want to express my gratitude to everyone at Best Buddies. Thank you for helping me along the way.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Taylor Edgar, the Pennsylvania ambassador of Best Buddies. I am here today to discuss on how Best Buddies has changed my life as well as many others for the better. Many of us have different stories on how Best Buddies has changed our lives, but each of these stories have three things in common, and those are creating everlasting friendships, becoming a lot more active in activities, and helping people find some success in their lives. When it comes to being a good and kind person, creating strong friendships is paramount. In the past, I wasn't able to make too many friends during my high school years as I was constantly picked on during that time. Though I do have my good friends from there like John Christensen and Noah Davis. Everything changed when I became a part of Best Buddies, the nonprofit organization that creates one-to-one everlasting friendships. Not only have I made friends that also have a disability, but I have also made friends with Duquesne University students. Through their kindness, I was finally able to feel like I am a part of something special. When I was a little boy, I wasn't very talkative. That trend continued on through my teenage and adult years, leading people to say that I'm a man of few words. But by joining Best Buddies and eventually becoming one of their ambassadors, I have become more vocal over the years. I have been able to sing in talent shows and even give out speeches in public. I would never have done those things or even invite people to cookouts and activities if Best Buddies had not been a part of my life. I have come a long way to come outside of my shell. Finally, Best Buddies helps people find jobs. When I was looking for a job, I have come across one of Achiva's job coaches, Jan. We have been able to practice on how to apply for a job because of the help that I got from Best Buddies and St. Anthony's. We searched hard for a job until I was able to book myself one at McIntyre Square's Giant Eagle in 2015. I have received compliments from my coworkers, managers, and even the consumers on how neatly I sack the milk. If I can get a job despite my disability, then so can you. In closure, Best Buddies helps people create strong bonds, become a lot more active in social activities, and get them a job when they feel like they are down. If I had not become a part of Best Buddies, none of these blessings would have likely occurred. The theme of Best Buddies is inclusion. So go out there, encourage our message, and help those struggling know our philosophies. Thank you so much for your time.
Wow, what an amazing start to the Speaker Wow case. The Ambassadors Training Program has shifted to an entirely virtual experience since March, with Best Buddies offices hosting virtual training experiences and speech coaching. Today's training, held earlier today, included 150 ambassadors from 20 countries. We are so excited with all of their accomplishments and super excited to be able to have them share their message of inclusion.
I love me. I love me. No, I don't know about you, but baby, I love me. Now everybody say, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, hey, hey. They're gonna say all kinds of things. They'll make jokes about my name. They're gonna try to clip my wings, but I'm gonna fly. They'll try to play me like a game, but they can't put out my flame. I can see it clear when I'm looking in the mirror, saying God made me just right. I love me. Yes, I love me. Yes, I love me. Yes, I love me. No, I don't know about you, but baby, I love me. Now everybody say, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, hey, hey. Now I'm always gonna give my all, so I ain't waiting on nobody's call. You don't want me, maybe that's your loss. No, I'll be fine. Well, you can tell by the way I talk, and you can tell by the way I walk the walk. Girl, I can see it clear when I'm looking in the mirror, say God made me just right. Oh, I love me. Yes, I love me. Yes, I love me. Yes, I love me. I don't know about you, but baby, I love me. Now everybody say, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, hey, yeah, yeah. You ever feeling down on yourself, take a minute and love somebody else. If you ever feeling down on yourself, take a minute and love somebody else. If you ever feeling down and out, well, we gon' pick you back up till you loving yourself. When you love someone else, you'll find love in yourself. And baby, you gon' say that I love me. Yes, I love me. Hey, yeah, I love me. Yes, I love me. Hey, I love you, babe. I don't know about you, but I love me. Now everybody say, hey, everybody sing, yeah. No, no,
What does Best Buddies mean to you? It means different things to different people, but for me, it means fulfillment and independence. I'm from the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, and my name is Topher Zane. The friendships and experiences while I was in high school, such as being the buddy director for 2 years, gave me the chance to develop leadership skills. I organized events and lead many of our club meetings. All of this helped me to take the next step and become an ambassador. Each step I take, I am building myself up, all with the support of Best Buddies. Not only I do want to build myself up, but also I want to be seen as an adult and be part of the fabric of the community. I had to secure a job. I wanted to make money to be more independent, pay my bills, and save. I love and enjoy working in a corporate work environment. Having a job makes me feel happy and helps me reach my goals that I set. I am proud that I can support myself with income and benefits. I have a great relationship with my boss. She trusts me and challenges me daily. I've learned a lot about the law and overall the entire IT infrastructure for Berlinska Law LLC. I have an official title, Law Clerk and Director of Information Technology Systems. I also have gained the opportunity to become more social by being part of the Citizens Program. Here, I met my buddy in 2019, and her name is Katie Smith, and she works for Best Buddies. Together, we enjoy talking and sharing our passion for IT and Best Buddies. We love grabbing lunch and hanging out with my friends. This experience has truly impacted me, and I'm grateful for the friendship her and I have built. Every person with special abilities deserves opportunities to develop leadership skills, form friendships, live independently, and obtain employment in what they like and can do really well. We want all the same things that everyone else has: fulfillment and being independent, such as driving, going on vacations, and even paying bills. Do you want to know why this organization is so desperately needed? Because Best Buddies saw past my disabilities and saw my special abilities. They recognized my value, pulled out the best version of myself, and provided a platform for me to share that version. Even concerning the current crisis we are all in, Best Buddies has not stopped moving our mission of inclusion. Best Buddies has created many virtual opportunities to allow people with and without disabilities to come together to learn, hang out, be active, play games, and more, all of the comfort of their home. It can be understood that even without a stay-at-home order, many people with disabilities feel like this isolation each day. I hope this crisis can open your eyes and hearts to what it might feel like for someone like me who has a disability before I found Best Buddies. Thank you for listening to my story and for support of your Best Buddies.
Hi, my name is Hidayah. I'm a director at this farm, and I have been working with Best Buddies for a year. I'm here today to share my experience. I used to live in the UK, where I went to school and college. When I was 20, I moved to Doha. Life was so different. At the start, I did not have much to do. I did not have many friends. Then I tried Best Buddies. It was fantastic. I found friends who shared the same hobbies as me, like football and exercise. Best Buddies has lots of fun activities that help me keep fit and stay focused. It gives me a meaning to a life. Alhamdulillah, one of my favorite things about Best Buddies is that they teach us life skills like lessons, language, and go on different trips. Here are a few of my favorite moments from Best Buddies this year. Buddies to help me build my future by giving me sport and experience that will allow me to have a job. I think this is important because it will help me to keep going and learning. It will make me happy and it will keep me motivated. I am looking forward to continue my journey with Best Buddies, and I cannot wait to see what it is next. Best Buddies is our life. Thank you, Best Buddies.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zach Curtis. I am almost 25 years old, and I have autism. And I'm a Best Buddies ambassador. I am very excited to be here this evening to talk to you guys about Best Buddies, the most wonderful, awesome organization ever, and how it has changed my life. Let me tell you how Best Buddies has impacted my life. I can remember as a preteen seeing my brother having his friends over, being invited to parties and sleepovers, and wondering to myself, will I ever have a friend that I will call my best buddy? My freshman year of high school got off to a rocky start, and I woke up every day not wanting to go to school. Then, in August of 2009, I joined Best Buddies at Fishers High School, and a whole new world of friendship opened up to me. I had an amazing best buddy named Madeline Fletchall. She took the time to get to know who I truly am. We were matched all 4 years of high school, and our friendship continues to this day. I spent every 4th of July weekend hanging out with her family. I became a part of the Butler University Best Buddies chapter after high school, and am co-buddy director this year, and I have developed more and more friendships. We even went to the Indianapolis Zoo for our Christmas event this year, and we've had some events with other college chapters in our area. My best buddy this year, her name is Jenna Worthington. We are building an awesome friendship. Jenna even came to my church for their Christmas services. Being a part of Best Buddies and the relationships I have developed through Best Buddies has helped me believe in myself and be confident that I can achieve my dreams, be successful, and feel fulfilled with my life. The leadership opportunities I've had through Best Buddies has helped people see me for who I really am and allowed me to see others for who they are, disability or not. I have had the privilege of speaking for Best Buddies all over the state, and this year I was selected to be a global ambassador. Being a part of Best Buddies just gets better and better with each passing year. This organization has really made a positive difference in my life. Now you have the opportunity to make a positive difference in a person's life by supporting Best Buddies and its mission. Because of awesome people like you who support Best Buddies, there is no limit to what we can accomplish. Thank you for listening.
Hello everybody, welcome to Florida. My name is Elise Munderline. I am a proud global ambassador. Thank you for having me at the first virtual Best Buddies Leadership Conference. I have been involved with Best Buddies for over 12 years. It's been a very big part of my life. I love talking about how important inclusion is, how this organization has helped me and others. I joined University of Central Florida chapter and was the buddy director for several years. It was wonderful to be with my peers and show them what all we can do. I graduated from UCF May 4, 2019, and decided I had to leave that chapter. But great things are happening. In June 2019, I began working with Best Buddies Jobs, and on August 12th, I started working at the Outdoor Law Center Christopher Fuller. It was my dream job, but right now, with COVID-19, I'm at home. COVID-19 has changed everything, but Best Buddies has even been there for my friends and I through it all. Twice a week, I have Zoom webinars with my job coaches to keep up my skills. We talked about like COVID-19 and how to stay safe, motivation, growth, professional identity, budgeting, social media, and working in buildings. I have learned a lot. After graduation, I also joined the Citizens Program. I have even an awesome buddy named Lauren. We have become great friends and love her. But right now, all the citizens have stayed connected through Zoom. We have weekly meetings, including happy hour. Citizens has also given me the opportunity to teach a weekly Zumba class. I love sharing my love of fun and fitness. Also, during COVID-19, teach a weekly Zumba class with my old UCF Best Buddies chapter. I have taught classes for the Florida Gulf Coast chapter and the University of Georgia chapter. I love seeing everyone in my bring happiness into their lives. A couple of weeks ago, I participated on Instagram Live with Connor. It was awesome. From The Bachelor. We talked about Best Buddies, also virtual block, and how important fitness is during this time. He even danced with me. It was awesome. I love teaching Zumba. I appreciate the opportunity to share my love during COVID-19. Makes people happy is the best part. Oh yes, it's my best. Also made tons of TikTok videos with Best Buddies. It was so fun. We also just had a virtual friendship ball. We had over 400 people participate from all over Florida. I got dressed up, President Makeup on, we had DJ Mike, and I got to dance with Another Way with all my friends. It was awesome. My favorite part of Best Buddies is leadership conference. I have attended for 7 years. I travel independently. I learned so much and meet people from all over the world. I'm so happy to be here for this virtual conference. Next year, we have all the beaches all together. I really miss my life before COVID-19, but during this, Best Buddies has been there for all of us. We learned, we have fun, and most of all, we're not alone. I appreciate you giving me the time to talk to you today. As you can see, this organization is awesome, very important to me, and I love it. This is always my personal message. With open mind, open hearts, together we can do anything. Thank you.
We are so thrilled to have been able to share this wonderful night with each of you, being able to honor our speakers. Did you have a great time, Chloe?
Yeah, I had a great time tonight.
It was so awesome to see so many incredible speakers, right?
Right.
It's really great to see our ambassadors be able to share our mission of inclusion with each of you. So please, thank you so much for being a voice of inclusion for Best Buddies and helping us continue to change the world with the power of friendship.
I'm Lisa Dirks, Vice President of Government Relations for Best Buddies, and it is my honor to introduce today Judy Heumann, a leading disability rights advocate. Through her work at the U.S. Department of Education, the Department of State, and World Bank, Judy has led the development of international civil rights for people with disabilities. We invited her here to talk with us about the meaning of the 30th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Judy, thank you so much for being with us today. Most of our student leaders have never known a world without the Americans with Disabilities Act. What can you tell them about what it means and what it was like before it was passed?
that people have opportunities to be able to socialize together, to play together, to have discussions together, and to dream aspirationally about what you want to do in your future lives.
Yeah.
So many of you, I think, can relate to the fact that today disabled and non-disabled people may still not be experiencing the kind of inclusivity in their lives that they would like. And I think for those, all of us now experiencing COVID-19, where things are going virtually, we can see that our friendships are different, that our ability to come together is different, and that we're having to be creative in order to make sure that, you know, our lives can feel as productive as possible. Prior to the Americans with Disabilities Act, and a law that came in the 1970s before the Americans with Disabilities Act called Section 504, and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, there were many barriers that legally existed that were prohibiting people with various forms of disabilities to be able to more easily and readily become integrated in our society. The combination of these laws really has done something very important, stating that whether we're talking about the public or private sector, disabled individuals, and it's a broad definition, so people who have physical disabilities, blindness, low vision, deafness, hard of hearing, intellectual disabilities, mental health disabilities, many forms of invisible disabilities like lupus or diabetes or epilepsy or Tourette's or other forms of disabilities. We were being excluded, one, because people were afraid of who we were with our disabilities. And laws made it illegal to discriminate based on disability. But I think what's good about Best Buddies is you're really looking at the power of friendship, the power of people learning from each other and learning that we all can make major contributions. I think that's really the essence of many of these laws, including the Americans with Disabilities Act. Making it illegal to discriminate based on disability, absolutely, in employment, in the public sector, but very important that personal relationships are being developed and that we as people can really learn from each other. I think those of you with disabilities who are part of Best Buddies, this is a way of your contributing who you are, demonstrating your desires and your dreams, working with other people who have a similar age to you, who have similar goals and aspirations, and learning that we all have different strengths and weaknesses and how we can build off of these. So I really want to thank you for the time that you've been giving and that you will continue to give, and recognize that part of what you're all learning from participating in this program is leadership skills, the ability to speak up and support your friends and colleagues, to be able to help people when they are experiencing discrimination, when people are bullying and doing things that are really beyond inappropriate, but really don't stand for the morals of the United States. So I want to thank you for your time. I also want to encourage you to look at a film called Crip Camp, C-R-I-P-C-A-M-P. It was put out by Netflix and produced by the Obama Higher Ground production company. And I actually have a book that just came out in February called Being Human, H-E-U-M-A-N-N. And for those of you who are readers, I encourage you to look at the book. But again, thank you. And thank you, Anthony, for the work that you do. And thank you, Lisa. And thank you all. I look forward to hearing about how today goes for you.
Thank you so much, Judy. It was a real pleasure and an honor to have you with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anthony and Hugo are two peas in a pod. They have that same outgoing personality. They both like to show off. They both like to be the center of attention. They both are fun-loving, active people. So they sort of just mash together.
What I find most endearing about Anthony and Yugi's friendship is that they're basically like brothers. They FaceTime all the time. They're always on Snapchat together, sending each other things or in each other's stories. They are football practice together. They literally do everything together. And I think that just speaks volumes to the type of school culture that they're helping to create just in their local community, and just to see the impact that it's having across so many people's lives who are involved in Best Buddies is really profound.
Growing up with Anthony, it's non-stop questions, very inquisitive, hardworking, fun-loving kid, outgoing kid, responsible. Pretty much sums up what type of kid Anthony was growing up.
So Yugi and I met freshman year at a car wash for Best Buddies. I remember my mom told me I had to go, and so I was like, oh, okay, we'll be there. And then I met Yugi, and that's my bro.
To have Yugi be a part of our family is a great thing because most people don't want to really interact with kids such as Yugi, but he brings a lot of light to our family.
We play football. I think it's a big game is coming up. I championships, then we won our championship games.
Like you was saying, yeah, it was probably one of our favorite things to talk about is football. Like that's like our big thing that we bond over. Like his love for football and my love for football is just like, it gets really exciting. Like during practice, he's there, he's hyping us up. Thursdays when we do our walkthroughs, he's there hyping us up. He's like into it, and then he gives us our speech, and then at the game he's all hype and riled up, and it's like just something that we really connect on, like on a huge level, and I think that's like played a big part of our relationship. Me and Yugi are very funny characters when it comes to dancing. So I remember like me and Yugi just like looking at each other, and he like stepped in the circle and I stepped in the circle, and it's like this huge like big thing. Everybody crowds around and it was like hyping each other up while we dance. And so me and Yugi came on, we were dancing. It was like hilarious. I remember the crowd just like, oh, hyping us up. It's like, it was like hilarious.
Yep.
I believe that all students should be able to feel comfortable wherever they go. They should be able to participate in activities and have the freedom to be accepted as they are or for who they are.
Friendships like Anthony and Yugi's are made possible because of people in the community who care about our mission and take part in events like Champion of the Year. This is how we're able to open more schools, create more friendships, and establish more opportunities like our jobs program for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So it's important now more than ever that we're ingraining these types of values into our youth and promoting friendships.
I really do think Best Buddies has like opened the school up more to inclusion and everything, because there's not like a person that goes by in the daytime that doesn't interact with Yugi or like isn't allowed to interact with Yugi or the other students.
Anthony is my brother because I love him so much. He's my best friend I have.
Hey, I'm Anthony Shriver back at you. It's been a great 2 days. What a great conference. Different, unusual, but I think super inspiring. I love the sessions, I love the training. But before anything happens, I gotta give a huge shout out to our staff. Our team's incredible. Think about pivoting from a 3,000 person in-person conference at Indiana University to coming up with a virtual conference and trainings and recordings and videos, getting everybody to get motivated and excited, making it inspiring and clear and clear and clear and clear, so everybody knows what they're doing when they go back to school, so that they're inspired to go back to school and be voices of inclusion year round. As I said in the opening, Voices of Inclusion's 24/7, 365, more now than ever in the history of our movement. And I'm not just saying that, because I know people say stuff over and over. I'm not saying it. This is the most important time in our movement. There's more stuff going on that's out of this crazy world of ours than ever in the history of our lives. It's the craziest time in my life. Young people are challenged like they've never been challenged before. They're challenged with employment. They're challenged with just going to school. Think of something like that. We took it for granted coming to Leadership Conference or having a Best Buddies program at your school. So simple, so easy. Now it's not even possible. But we need to go online. We need to use Zoom. We need to engage our buddies. We can't make them feel isolated. So many of our participants feel more isolated than ever. I've been sitting here now on day 9 in my house. It's lousy. Imagine sitting here for months after months, or years after year after year. Voices of Inclusion are live. Our staff did a great job putting this together. I can't wait to see how we pivot and we support our leaders this coming year and into 2021. Thank you for a great conference. Thank you to all the participants. Thank you to the celebrities. Thank you to our buddy ambassadors, most importantly. Thank you to David Quillen for leading the charge with his team. Thank you, Best Buddies. I look forward to an incredible year to come, and I look forward to us all being back together in Indiana in July 2021. I can't wait.
The Be More Bloomington Award honors an individual or group that exemplifies overall excellence and a high level of community impact and embodiment of community goodwill. This year's recipient was selected from an incredible group of nominees, all outstanding in their volunteer endeavors. The recipient of this year's Be More Bloomington Award is Sean Rector from the Best Buddies International Leadership Conference. For 6 years, Sean Rector has volunteered at the Best Buddies International Leadership Conference at IU as a speech coach, helping the person to which he's assigned to create, perfect, and deliver a speech about their life, about advocacy in their community, and how being part of Best Buddies has impacted their lives. As his nominator explains, Sean experiences life with a physical disability, but that's not a hurdle to being one of the most driven volunteers each year, signing up for hours of duties each day of the 3-day weekend that hosts over 2,000 individuals from around the globe, giving his time, his energy, and yes, sometimes his sweat to ensuring the Leadership Conference is a huge success for all attendees. The Community Foundation of Bloomington and Monroe County has generously sponsored a $500 award check to Best Buddies International in support of their Leadership Conference at IU, in honor of Sean's extraordinary service and dedication.
Hello, and thank you for this prestigious award. I want you to know that I will hold it in the honor and prestigious it deserves. And I also want to thank Kathleen DeRusso for nominating for me for this award. Me and Kathy became very close over the years through Best Buddies. I also want to thank Best Buddies for the opportunity of allowing me to grow and believe in myself along with others. I started out as a regular attendee in 2010. I went through all the classes and everything over the years, and for the past 5 years I have been volunteering for Best Buddies Leadership Conference. So once again, I'd like to thank Kathy for nominating me, Best Buddies for giving me the opportunity to grow in my life, and then show my experiences and help others with their speeches. It is a pleasure and an honor to win this money for Best Buddies, an organization that has changed my life forever, and it will always have a special place in my heart, and it'll be my #1 passion for years to come. Once again, thank you very much, and everybody have a great day.
Congratulations to Sean and Best Buddies International, the 2020 recipients of the Be More Bloomington Award for outstanding service in our community.
Hard to
So this leadership conference has been an incredible opportunity for all of us to find that voice deep inside, to help us understand the importance of being a voice of inclusion for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we need you to go to your schools, to go into your community, to go into your workplaces, to go into your families and celebrate the abilities of our Best Buddies participants. Together, we are going to change the world, and we're going to create a more inclusive world for every single one of us to celebrate our abilities and to be able to champion the abilities of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to be amazing leaders, to be great employees, to be awesome friends, and to be able to live in an inclusive living environments for Best Buddies. So as you go into your communities, I say thank you for the work that you are doing to be leaders in this movement. With all of you working together, we will create a more inclusive world where every single voice is celebrated. And together, we are voices of inclusion.